abstract noun, collective noun, proper noun, common noun. Why so much confusion? Let's understand the concept, the types of nouns by Reena Sharma, your vitamin T, means your teacher for all online solutions. So let's start the video. Welcome students with a new topic, that is nouns. What are nouns? So nouns are naming words. Naming words means words that describe or that say about a person, place, animal, thing. The names of these things are known as nouns. So, the name of a person, place, animal or thing is called a noun. It can be name of any person like Ritik, Arnab, Amrit, Sujit, etc. It can be name of any. This is the name of person. Now comes place. It can be Kolkata, India, London, Maharashtra, etc. Now, for animal, what can be the name? It can be the name of like tiger, leopard, zebra, kingfisher, starfish, etc. And for thing, it can be like any materialistic thing like your chair, your basketball, your mobile phone, etc.
You got it, dude.
So these names of person, place, animal or thing is called a noun. Now let's see the different types of nouns. Types of nouns. There are basically 5 types of noun. Let's understand them line by line. Number 1 is proper noun. So proper noun means when I particularly talk about the place or the person or thing. Like if I talk about any boy, then it doesn't come into the form of proper noun. But if I talk about say Yash, means I am talking about a boy, Yash. Yash is a lovely child. So now here Yash, here will be a example of proper noun. We can also see some other names like Mrs. Dikshit. So I am talking about Mrs. Dikshit. So this is a proper noun. When I say other names like John, Andrew, Sunil, Neha, Vaibhav, Abhishek. So these are the names of person which we are talking about. It can also include names of places. It's not that only name of persons will be there. Name of person will be there, but apart from them, name of places, cities, that also could be added. Like Switzerland, Australia, etc. Name of any heritage building, monuments which are famous either in your country, that is India, or outside India. Those could also be come into the category of proper noun. Like Red Fort, Victoria Memorial, Statue of Liberty. These all would come into the category. But if I say pen, it will not come into the category of proper noun. But yes, if I say the red pen, means I am talking about the red pen. The red pen means I am talking about this particular red pen. Then it will come into the category of proper noun. Otherwise, this will go into another group of nouns which we would be discussing right now. Now comes our second topic of types of nouns, means the second classification. So what is this? That is common noun. Common noun means we are talking about a group of things, but it can be any particular thing. Like if I say the boy is The boy was running. So I can identify any boy. I don't know. A fixed boy figure will not come into my mind. So in this case, this will be known as a common noun. Like, the girls are talking. So which girls? There can be lot of groups or any other class. The girls can belong to any other class, any other society or sections. We don't know. So when we talk like in common names, they are boys, like girl. Like if I say mother, if I don't mention my name of my mother, then I will consider this into the common noun category only. Because mother, it can be anyone's mother. So these groups, when I don't identify which, like as I was saying, pen, any materialistic things also will come into this category. Like statue, if the statue is mentioned, then it will go into proper noun. But if it is not mentioned, only statue is written, it will come into the category common noun. So it will further go on. Now comes our third classification of nouns. That is collective noun. Collective nouns. In collective nouns, we talk about a group of things together, like a pride of lions. A pride of lions. So this group together, this pride, this is a collective noun. Like, see some other examples. A bouquet of flowers. So this here, a bouquet of flowers, this will be an example of collective noun. These are more examples. A litter of puppies means dog babies. So these will also come into this word. This is the collective nouns. We use these words for group of puppies. A bunch of keys. The keys, when they are kept together, when they are not loose, lot of keys are kept together, we say a bunch of keys. Let's see one more example. A school of fish. So when group of fish together, they are termed as a school of fish. So this is coming into the category of collective nouns because we are talking about a group.
You got it, dude.
Together. Now comes our fourth topic of discussion, that is our abstract noun. Abstract noun means we cannot see the object, we cannot touch, we just can feel, we just can experience it. Like honesty, if I say the word honesty, means honesty can be felt, we can never touch it. Like say wisdom, it can be felt. Like happiness, it can be felt. Selfishness, it can be felt. So these type of words comes into abstract noun where we can feel but we cannot touch the object. Now comes our fifth classification of discussion, that is material noun. And this is the last topic of discussion in terms of types of nouns. Material noun. Material means we can understand from the word only, like non-living things or objects that will be coming into the category of material nouns. Like your say cylinder, you can write your laptop, your say headphone, the marker which I am writing, this is also coming into the group of material noun. Marker, etc. These are the different classification of nouns which we discussed today in our session. Let's sum up. What are they? Number 1 is proper noun. Number 2 is common noun. Number 3 is collective noun. Number 4 is abstract noun. And number 5 is material noun. So I hope this was an amazing things to be discussed. Thank you.